baby! We are live. All right, my friends, Dragonheir Silent Gods, baby. Dragonheir Silent Gods, baby. All right, should we start? Shall we begin? Dragonheir Silent Gods. All right, existing character. We're going for that lowercase, baby. We're going to that enter the new season, level 20. I can't believe I'm on level 25. Let's go, baby. Let's send it.
How the heck are you guys? I'm Fastidious. Welcome to my channel. So in this video, you're going to see all the best highlights from day one of me playing Season 2 of Dragonheir Silent Gods. And let me tell you, when they're saying with their catchphrase, it's a brand new season, span new game, it really is. I really like the map in Aethercairn. This is the new realm we are exploring. That's our new sandbox. It's a lot of fun. There's tons of new stuff. We've got our new elemental affinities. So if you don't know, we have 6 elemental affinities in the game, and every season they're paired up into pairs, into duos, and they changed that, right? So last season we had Ice and Necrosis. I really like my Ice heroes, but now we have Ice and Radiance, so I'm going to have to start looking at Radiance heroes because I'm going to stick with my Ice guys. Now it's going to be so Ice and Radiance, we got Fire and Necrosis, so that's where Necrosis headed over to, and we've got Lightning and Poison. We've got all new damage types of heroes, so if you're used to other games, they like do damage in a new style. So we have Ice Blast heroes, we have Burning heroes, we even have Burn Explosion heroes. They work really well on a burn team. We have Thunderbolt, 30 new heroes in total, which is pretty cool for such a young game. A totally new Kinsfolk, which is Merfolk, brand new dungeon battles, new equipment, and new artifacts. I'm not going to get into the new dungeon battles yet, but you are going to see tons of the other new things going on. I still need to reach the dungeons, but the story is really nice. It's less clicking than Season 1, which so far I've definitely enjoyed. You're going to see all that in here. And then we've got a smoother early game experience, faster growth. That I experience immediately in this. Things just start picking up right away. It's a lot of fun. We've got our 4th Faring Summons, a Season 1 reward shop, Season 2 exclusive summoning pool. It's a great thing. If you still haven't downloaded the game and joined me, Dragonheir is now live on Windows, Mac, Steam, and Epic with compatibility on both mobile platforms, that being Android and iOS. All in all, brand new season, span new game, absolutely. I had a lot of fun doing this. My link is in the description if you want to download the game to play right alongside me. But without further ado, let's get into it.
Fastidious.
Fastidious.
And guys, if you want some freebies in the game, use my codes Dragonheir S2 and Dragon Season. These are case sensitive, so it's Dragonheir S2, all the letters are capitalized, then the number 2, and then Dragon Season, all lowercase. I'll also put up the 3 other codes I know about that are live in game right now. You'll see that on your screen. You can use all of these and get some freebies in the game.
Dear traveler, your target plane will change accordingly. As the new season starts, you are about to embark on a new journey, along with other travelers from the last season. Let's head to the new season for an even more fascinating journey across the plains. Heck yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. So let's take a little peek around to see what has reset. So we have new affiliations, right? We used to have Poison and Fire. We used to have Necrosis and Frost, and we used to have Radiance and Lightning. They've reshuffled all of that. So our main 3, these are the 3 that your starter hero can be. Those remain the same in the middle. These are like our main Pokemon ones, and then they have a new additional pairing. So basically, they've all rotated counterclockwise, right? Necrosis used to be here, now it's here. Radiance used to be here, now it's here. And Poison used to be here, now it's here. So that is good to know. So new content. There's a new region and a new story. Explore Aethercairn in its entirety. The entire thing, man. We're going to explore the entire thing. March onward to the ocean depths. New stage mechanics. Experience redesigned stages with brand new mechanics. Do not mind if I do. Season 2 new content. New schools and heroes. What's a new school? Oh, it's the types of damage dealing that we know about, right? So it's the Ice Blast, the Thunderbolt, the Burn. Should be pretty cool. I really want her. She's like not knowing much about every hero yet. She just looks super cool. She's a mermaidess or whatever. Cool mermaid. I guess you don't say this. It's a maid. That'd be merman if it was a guy. Really cool mermaid, and she's got Ice Blast, which she seems super OP for Legendary. I hope we pull her. And now there's new equipment and bosses. Looks like some artifacts too. Cool stuff. Let's look at the hero overview. Is she on this banner? Oh, she is. This is the hero I want. Shinna. If we pull her, we're going to build our whole account around her. This is by far my most... Devs, if you're watching, if you want to give me a little content creator boost, this is who I want to get. I want to get Shinna. I think she looks really nice. Sweet. Let's go to Journey. There must be some free stuff for me here. Ooh, Heliolite die. That's an even 15. I knew I wouldn't be lying by saying 15 in the title of the stream, because I knew we'd pick at least one more up. So we'll take that. Hard Training 1. All right, so we got a hero training event with some, if you acquire this many points at settlement. So if we max it out, we'll get all this free stuff from settlement. Thank you, Dat Boy. At a Glance Season 2, so a great place to learn more. Upcoming events. Nice. So these are banners coming. Oh, we do have a Shinra banner coming. I'm not going to wait till January 7th. You know what we will do, I think? We'll pull on this banner, and then if we don't get her, we'll save everything. We'll pull on the current banner, and then if we don't get her, we'll save everything for this banner, because she's who I want. And then if we still get unlucky, then we can go for maybe Big Poison Boy. He looks okay. I think Ivy pulled him when I watched her on stream. But this is who I want. I want Shinna. In this game, I'm going all about like aesthetic. I feel like you can make any kind of team work if you're willing to grind it out, at least for the beginning stuff. You can see watch live stream for in-game benefits. If you're watching right now, you're going to get drops, baby.
Actually, let's pop in the gallery and take a look at Shinna and the other two Ice Blast legendary heroes so you guys can see why I'm so excited about this new damage type, not just for the reasons that I like Shinna's aesthetic, right? So they've got this cool sort here. You can go by type. So we have the 3 new damage types there: Burn, Thunderbolt, Ice Blast. We're going to focus on those Ice Blasts. Let's go to Shinna. We can start with her. Basically, the Ice Blast heroes are all built around ice crystals, which you can think of as just kind of these stackable buffs, and they can all consume them in different ways and, you know, synergize together in helping their allies put the ice crystals out to make them extra strong. It's gonna be hard to get all 3, if I'm being honest. It's hard to get exactly the legendaries you're looking for in this hero, but who knows? Maybe I'll get lucky. Maybe you'll get lucky. Maybe we'll all get lucky. Like I said, Shinna's got this crazy attack aura. All allies attack by 45% in City of Trials. Love to see that. Then they all have their passives, right? So if the hero has ice crystals, like I was saying, they have a little explanation here in a tooltip, excuse me. The carrier's battle skill will gain an additional effect, stacking up to 5 times, and you're going to see they're all going to have different interactions with the ice crystals, depending on their consumption of the stacks that they build up. So cast it again by consuming 1 stack of crystal. So she can consume 1 ice crystal, and then she's going to get to do her battle skill twice. That's going to be this guy right here. When granting ice crystal to all Ice Blast allies, the hero will additionally grant 1.5% attack up. That lasts for 10 seconds to all Ice Blast allies. That can stack up to 10 times. So basically, every time she's lending ice crystals, she's granting those to her and her allies. You're going to get this little buff. This can happen 10 times. It's going to last for 10 seconds. So if that's triggering a lot, you could have a 15% attack up buff. She's really good at sharing those ice crystals. And she also benefits from them. So here, generates a Frost Bomb after briefly channeling, 90% attack, cold damage to the enemy, generates an extra Frost Bomb for each stack of ice crystals. Like I said, they all have their interactions with those stacks that the hero has. So for every extra crystal, you get an extra bomb. Each time a Frost Bomb hits the target, now this is really cool how she's really able to build those crystals for herself and others. It's going to have a 50% chance to grant 1 stack of ice crystal to one of her Ice Blast allies. Nice stuff there, because with these Ice Blast heroes, it's all about the crystals, baby. You want to get as many crystals out there as possible. Then we've got Glacial Descent. You can see here, continuously cast the spells for 6 seconds. During this period, strikes a random enemy every 0.5 seconds. So that's going to be 12 hits, right? Because it lasts for 6 seconds. Each time, it's going to deal 80% attack cold damage with a 50% chance, again, of granting 1 stack of Ice Crystal to all Ice Blast allies, and that includes her. So, if you hit the odds there, if you hit the 50-50 with 12 instances, every half second over 6 seconds, you can get 6 stacks out there. It only goes up to 5. So you got a pretty good shot that her and all the Ice Blast allies, when she does her ultimate, they're all going to get their max 5 stacks, which is really, really good for her. As you can see, more Frost Bombs, more extra instances here to land even more Ice Crystals. Good stuff. But now if we look at the other 2 Ice Blast heroes, we've got Zorak and then Beldel, which is maybe my favorite name of a hero in the game. I also love her because she's a dwarf. You guys know I love dwarves. They benefit immensely too, as do all the other Ice Blast heroes of other rarities. Let's start with, let's save Beldel, because we love Beldel. So we'll save her. Let's go now to Zorak. You can see with Zorak, a tanky looking fellow here, hero not obtained. Yeah, you think. If we go here to his passive, when an ally casts a spell that consumes ice crystals, the hero fires an icicle at the current target, so whomever that ally's targeting or whomever he's locked onto, dealing 50% attack, derivative cold damage, with a 35% chance of just gaining another ice crystal. So when someone else consumes an ice crystal, he's going to do an extra attack, and he's got basically a 1 in 3 chance, just better than that, a 35% chance of gaining an extra ice crystal himself. Worth noting, derivative damage, it's a confusing thing this game. This is damage generated by a specific skill, gains an enlightenment bonus, cannot trigger crit, so it's a little extra bonus damage based on your enlightenment, but not able to crit. Now let's go to his battle skill. You can see here, fires an icicle at an enemy, dealing 105% attack, 1250% enlightenment, cold damage, and consumes all the hero's ice crystals. For every stack he consumes, launches an additional icicle, which again is going to be an additional 105% attack, 1250% enlightenment, cold damage. So imagine if Shinna did her ult, he got a full 5 stacks. It's all that times 5. So I mean, what would that be? That would be, oh God, quick math. That would be 525%, and then this would be, oh geez Louise, this would be 6,250%. That's some big boy damage with that ominous retribution indeed. Let's go to Deadly Verdict here, the ultimate. You can see grants 40% damage up to all Ice Blast allies. Again, they're all interacting together. You're going to want to build a whole team of them if you can. Like I said, very unlikely it's going to be all 3 legendaries, but maybe you get one and then you pick up some rares and some epics. Then you're cooking with gas, right? It's going to last for 10 seconds. Damage up is an amazing buff. It's true of any game, with a 100% chance of granting them all 1 stack of Ice Crystal, so he can even lend some Ice Crystal. Meanwhile, all Ice Blast allies gain the effect of Zorok's passive skill for 15 seconds. To remind you, that's going to be that, the icicles that are firing out with the chance to gain another Ice Crystal. So he's giving them the chance for 15 seconds to benefit from that passive skill, join in on attacks when the other allies consume Ice Crystals, and they have a chance to grow or gain an Ice Crystal themselves. So you can see it all synergizes very well. Now for this beautiful little dwarf over here. She's actually in my intro cinematic, if you guys saw that. But this is going to be Beldel. And you can see Beldel, pretty cool. She's got her own captain skill, a crit damage aura. I like this one because it's all battles. If you remember, Shinna's was just for City Trials. City of Trials battles. I like when things are just general. Attack's probably more exciting than crit damage, but hey, damage is damage. Let's look at her passive. If the hero has Ice Crystals, back to the crystals, after casting a battle skill, consumes 1 stack of Ice Crystal to cast the skill again. So you get a double hit again. Damage dealt from the current skill will increase by 25% upon triggering this effect, up to 100% of the base damage. If the skill isn't triggered again within 3.5 seconds, then you lose that bonus you are accruing. So if you can trigger this passive, up to 4 times, as long as it's triggering in under 3.5 seconds, you can get plus 25, plus 25, plus 25, plus 25, all the way to the max bonus from the base damage of 100%. So you're doubling up there, right? That is really good stuff. Let's look here. Runaway Storm, the battle skill, deals 250% attack, cold damage to the enemy, and it ignores shields. Then the hero gains crit damage up for 5 seconds. That's going to be a 30% crit damage boost. It's very, very strong. And then finally, really, really strong, Frost Crystallization, strikes an enemy 3 times, each attack dealing 285% attack cold damage with a 50% chance on each attack of gaining 1 stack of Ice Crystal. So you just can keep the crystals coming and coming and coming. You get a whole Ice Blast team going, and it's a beautiful thing. It's a frosty, damage-filled thing.
Pretty hard reset. I didn't have any artifacts to my name, so no benefit there. I think we just got to power into the story. I feel like we'll be able to, let's just power through for like 20 minutes, and I'm going to see how many summons I can stockpile. I got 2 epic heroes. I actually only pulled 1 epic hero, but I only did 20 pulls, 15 or 20 pulls. Horus I got for free. He was the day 3 login. Total, I got 0, level 100. Yeah, obviously. I got 1 level 70. I was pretty proud of that. I did that in 3 days. Let's see. So we're on, they dropped us off here. I'm sorry, I'm powering through the story. If you want the story, you're going to have to do it yourself. Maybe I'll do it on a new account one day, but right now we're just we're pumping. Oh, look at that. This was locked for me. I was never able to get this. This was locked for me the whole season because I joined so late. So now finally I can win some of these things. An avatar frame, some stuff. Hey, look, another healer I died. I told you we'd pick up some more summons. Right, let's keep going. Like my boy. See? These are just boring versions of my boy. At this point, we know how this squad's gonna go. We're used to it. We're used to our squad. I want to use Hexandra. That's the squad, baby. Yeah, no, I've been playing Dragonheir all month, but I'm definitely enjoying it a lot. And season 2 just started, so now we can finally like being on an even playing field and get into it. I missed yesterday was the start of my server for season 2. I couldn't play yesterday, but I'm playing today, baby. Fall of Increscent. Say no more, sir. Say no more. Click, clack, click. I know this. Watch, there's a puzzle here. But we can start gathering up our resources, which I didn't have to do in season 1 because I was running out of time. So watch, I'll tell you, I know what's going to happen in the story, where he's going to be like, ooh, my princess, she's like my savior. I love, she's my babe. And then she's going to show up, and then it's going to turn out to be someone disguised as her, and she's going to mess us up over here. Watch, watch. I'm prescient. I'm prescient. Do a little puzzle action. We're power clicking, though. That's our hobby. See, there's the princess. We don't have any wisdom, so we're not going to get any bonus here. Hey, we'll take a 15. That feels scripted, if I'm being honest, that we just get a 15. I don't mind it. I'm not complaining. You'll see. Oh, it's actually a bad guy. What'd I tell you? Come on, Losenia, my girl. You're going to get dropped. Ooh, let's press our blue button. Big damage and a buff. Why not? Oh, yeah. GG. GG, queen. GG. It's dice-based. There's not so much rolling, but yes, it is. It's very much D&D inspired. There, that's the real Losenia. That's that OG Osenia. That's that Osenia that Felicio fell in love with. And now she's like, pop goes the weasel. She's actually magical as heck. Train those fingers. Train. Oh baby, we gotta save Losenia. Don't mind if I do. We're really gonna drop these guys. We're overpowered. We got Voresh. We got some skill ups in Voresh too. Voresh is a beast. Well, now we gotta get that girl to help us. Come on, babe. Come on, Lukunai resident. Help us. Care to tell me your story? Come on, other Lukunai resident. It's a W. It's a W. Here, let me turn off auto so I can show you guys how Voreth works. We'll see if the fight's over by then or not. Let's wait for his ult to load up, and then I'll show everybody. All right, so here's Voreth. Watch. Whole map. Look at that. This AoE will hit everywhere, as opposed to like my main guy who just hits a 3x3 square, which is still strong, right? 3x3 square is not bad, but it's not the whole flipping map. And then the elemental affinities you level for buffs. Got it. Cool. Yeah, that's great to know. Thank you. I need you here, 7-Up. You're my guru. You're my guru, baby. All right, one more baddie. Oh, there's a tied-up Sheen Elf. Oh, that's our girl. It's our friendo. I mean, we're going to beat this boss. Level 20 Abyssal Surf. More like level easy. We're going to kill you right now. Oh, I can go back to Season 1? Really? I didn't know that, Milano. That's huge. That's big if true. Hoping from beating this first mini-boss, we're going to get a Heliolite die. That's my plan. All the dungeons from Season 1 are left to farm. That's great. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Yeah, some of the rares are good. That's true. This game really has that going on. There's some good rares in this game, which I really enjoy. There's not like some crazy power creep where only the better rarities are usable, you know? Like some other games, Wanderer of Realms. All right. You're not Karim. Impasta. What do you guys call ravioli in disguise? An impasta. All right, on that note.
Alrighty, guys, thank you so much for watching. As you can see, I had a lot of fun in Season 2 of Dragonheir. Brand new season, span new game. Athercairn and those islands have been a lot of fun to explore. If you liked this video, stay tuned on my channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe, because I have another Dragonheir video coming out as soon as I think it's the perfect time to do it. It's already done, and that's going to have my first ever summons ever in Dragonheir, including 15 Heliolite die summons. I'll say I didn't get crazy lucky in one way, but I got insanely lucky in another way. And without being too specific, I'll just tell you right now, I actually pulled some of the new damage type heroes, including some Ice Blast heroes, one who I'm really excited about. So some really cool stuff there. Remember, guys, if you want to download Dragonheir, the link is in the description. I'm going to be doing Dragonheir content all the way through the new year, and then probably will even continue on because I'm really having a good time doing it. So thank you again. Thank you for watching. I've been Fastidious. Share it with your mother. I'll see you in the next one.
Fastidious.